Well, there's a slight modification to the instrument that I made right now. Unfortunately, the sound is too bright without it, and since you don't have a sordino available, it looks ridiculous, but if you just ignore it, the sound will come back. I have a sock that I put there in place of the sordino. If you want a close-up of it, here it is.
Test it, see how it sounds.
Sounds much more...
It looks like it's touching the string.
No.
No?
It's touching this strings, but the bridge separates it.
Okay.
But anyways, it gives a much... It gives it a much sweeter sound. And if you just ignore it, it sounds much better. Okay, well that was the original version. I'm going to take this off, it's too much of a distraction. I didn't like what he wrote. I didn't feel like it fit the piece. I felt like I wanted to make something else. So I, thankfully to Mr. Gutierrez, my professor, with music theory, I was able to change the piece. Let's go over some of these changes. And some of it doesn't have to do with theory, some of it is just dramatically changing stuff, like with octaves, but no changing of chords. I'll go over it. Play the first 4 bars, but I'll stop you in the middle.
Okay.
I'm going to tell them where.
Should I play the original?
There's something odd about that. I said, Kevin, put those last 2 octaves, just put don't do this, but put that octave down here, and just get rid of the 16th note before it. When it goes da-dum, just get rid of bum, yum, it will sound a little more flowing. Try that. This is not theory, I'll tell you when. Like the beginning of an aria. Alright, now let's get into the piece. And a few of these changes I'm going to make here because it's after the recital and I have more freedom to do what I want. Okay, so this is one of the lines where I'm going to be playing with him. Okay, start there. It's the thing weird first. Ready? There was something that I didn't like, so I changed it from minor 5 that I changed to major 7. Because we're in B minor, that's supposed to be. So I did major 7. But since we're in the natural major, change it to major 7 there. Now let's try it, and I want you to just tell me which way you like it. Let's do it this. It makes it a little different. It makes it happier. But this is supposed to be a sad piece. It just makes a different feel, like we're getting somewhere, and then I change one of the chords from major to minor, so it's more. So now, start, page turns right here, make it B minor, show them the original with me, first 2 measures here. Grandiose, but it should be more solemn. So just all together, get rid of the octaves down here and get rid of the second chord, but make it both whole notes and put B minor.
Okay, I'll see.
And make this E minor, same principle. Just get rid of that. Ready? We'll try those first two bars. Makes it a little different. So, also, later, now we're already a little bit out of the theory realm. Right here. This is more theory 1 that I'm going to go over right here. Okay, so last 4 bars, let's do them together. You know what? I think you should no, let's do them together. Okay.
So,
Okay, let's go. Yeah, right there. It sounds nice, but the first thing that distracts me is this. It's a B flat. And if I show you, if you wouldn't mind if I get on the piano there. If it already makes a completely different chord. Like that wants to go here. But it is here. And that only makes it worse. So if we all together have this and change it to this, because the timpani is rolling there, but they're not doing this. They're doing saying this, but I wouldn't want to torture him doing. So I decided to just make it an octave and it would sound powerful. So listen. Try the last 4 bars together.
Same spot?
Same spot,
Okay.
that way.